Good morning, everybody. Cole and I are out here at the beach. When we came Friday to try to do some metal detecting, the beach was packed, so we weren't able to get out here. So we're here early in the morning, see what we can find. We'll let you know. What a beautiful view this morning. Some dogs over there. Coley's working the volleyball court, and right here we've got our first good signal. It was a dime. Still can't get over how beautiful it is in the morning here at the beach. And you get to find quarters. All right. So far today, I asked Cole, I said, what have you got? He said, just trash. And I've only had a quarter and a dime so far until now. Look right there, Cole. I think it's number 21.
It is! Is it silver?
Ring number 21, and I think it might be silver.
Yes.
Maybe. We'll check it out and let you know. Very cool. All right, so here kind of around the volleyball court. Moved around quite a bit, but here. Got a pretty good signal. There it is. It's a little bouncy, so I'm expecting a bottle cap, but we'll see. And that is exactly what it was. Rusty old bottle cap. And no day detecting anywhere would be complete without a pull tab.
Hi, we're about halfway through the video, and we are going to be showing you two other things we found. Well, I guess three. And the first thing we find these rocks in the water, and I go over them, and they're metal. We don't know what they are. They're just covered in coral because they've been in the ocean for so long. We bring them home and we take a hammer to them and break them open. Do not have a video because it was dark, but we do have pictures, and we found not one cannonball in a rock, but two. And I'm going to take my magic wand and point the picture of the cannonball right here. And so you can see there is one rock and there's a cannonball on either side of the rock. And one of them is about that big and the other one is normal sized. So very cool, two cannonballs. We've only found how many, 4 or 5 in all. And we have one more thing that is actually really cool that Dad's gonna tell you about.
So, same trip to the beach. The boys were out on the water. I was up on the beach detecting, and I've gone over this area many times before, and I found something that was like a 48 signal, but it was round. And I said, oh, I found a button. Gene got to looking at it on the way home. He said, Dad, I don't think this is a button. And so this is what it looked like when we first got home. We tumbled it for about an hour, and you started to see a little bit of a silver edge, and it was then that we realized we'd found a coin. So I was taking a trip the very next day. We tumbled that coin off and on all through the night and through the first part of the next day just to try to see what it was. And a lot of people say you don't tumble coins, it cleans them. I needed to know what it was, and quite frankly, that's all that really mattered. We wanted a positive ID off the coin. So tumbled it for about 6 or 7 hours in total, and I could finally identify the coin. I took it down the hill to show to Gene. He was at school, interrupted his school, oops. And on my way back up my hill, in my truck, I had the coin in my hand, and it slipped out of my hand. And when it slipped out of my hand, it hit my leg and then went down into the floor, and I followed it with my eyes, and as I followed it, I could see a hole where the door was. There's a small hole in the bottom of the door, and the coin rolled right out that hole. And so I was leaving island, so I said, Gene, I've got a project for you.
So yeah, this isn't just any coin. This isn't a penny. This is a 10-cent piece from 1859, and it's silver. And we found the 5-cent piece, but this piece is like quarter sized. So it's the biggest silver we've ever found. We normally don't find large coins at all, even coppers. So this was a huge deal. He's carrying it up and he's super excited. Falls out of the coin and he's leaving, like literally he's packing. And he says, hey, can you go find it? Because he wasn't able to find it then. He takes a video and shows me about where he dropped it, and I go to look for it. First day, never found it. Second day I come by and I find it. But whenever it's fallen out of the truck.
Is what he found.
Yeah, so he ran over it. It fell out of the side of the door and ran right over it, and that's what I found in the moment.
So
Can you put your hand behind it?
long story short, this coin from 1859, somebody dropped it on the beach in Frederiksted, St. Croix, sometime in the 1800s. It bounced around out there on the beach and in the water for 150 years. I come along and find it, clean it up to be able to identify it, just so I can run it over with my truck.
And this is a F-250, keep in mind.
So, you know, even though it's horrible that it looks like this, it still is a great story, and really that's what one of the benefits of this hobby, are the stories we get to tell. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Now back to the video.
All right, we are back at the beach. We've got some different things, hopefully, that we'll be able to find today and do. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Literally our first good signal. I think it's probably going to be a quarter. We'll see. Just a rusty bottle cap. Alright, it's a good time when your son comes up and says, get the video going.
Here's a sand dollar I found underneath a rock.
Nice.
I just barely see the edge of it, and I also found a vape. If I can get it out of here. There we go. Glad to get that out of the water.
Nice. Good job, man. Beautiful sunset gonna be in a few minutes. Right up there is a plane. Right out there is the buoy. Right over here is the pier. And the Jolly Mon. Just getting ready to set sail for the sunset cruise tonight.